Today, I will be talking about the downfall and history of Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese. The story begins with a small little boy, 409. He creates a game called Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 1, and it was complete failure. It only had 100 visits, and most of the stuff on this game is literally just lost media because all of it is just so old. Because the game's been privated for like 2 years, and it hasn't been unprivated since. So basically, every single thing about this game is probably just lost media that I can't find. Editor's note: I found old videos of Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, basically, the game was just story mode. There was no key hunt mode during back then when the game was in like beta testing and early access. So that's all I found on old Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese. The second chapter, the second game. Basically, the second game is the second game to Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 1 and replaces it with Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 2. And right now, we're going to go over the 3 updates that are notable in the Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 2 game. But first, let's go over stuff about the game. Basically, Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 2 is a better, more polished version of Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 1. I noticed because why would anyone play Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 1 if it was like bad? It was good. Like, no one played it. It only had 100 visits, so that's why it failed. It wasn't that polished. But Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 2 fixes that. And here are the main characters of this game. Basically, the main character is John. Basically, he gets fired, gets on revenge, and kills the boss. So not kills him. He breaks his legs, holds him hostage, and you have to run away from him to get a key, and then you can escape. And the 5 other characters: Chuck E. Cheese, Helen Henny, Mr. Munch, Jasper T. Jowls, and Pasquale Pie Plate. Basically, those characters are the main villains of this game, and you have to run away from them. And that's how this freaking story was made up. And now we're gonna go over the 3 notable updates of this game. So the 3 notable updates of the game is the Parts and Services update, the Artie in the Attic update, and the King Cat update. Let's go over them. So the first update, the Parts and Services update, basically replaces the elevator, or not replaces the elevator, puts an elevator in the Parts and Services room. So you go up in the elevator, you run away from Tuck's Chuck, this is from the 3 stage, and then you grab the manager's key, and that's basically what the Parts and Services update is. Second update that we're going to go over is the Artie in the Attic update. Basically, the Artie in the Attic update, it replaces the manager's key in that yellow stage thing behind Tuck's Chuck with a key card. And you got the key card, and you run away from Tuck's Chuck and put it in the arcade machine. Then you go up, and boom, you're up there in the attic. Then you grab the scissors from Pizza Time Theater to Chuck, and then you open this thing with the scissors, go into this pipe, go down, and you see the Studio C beta animatronic that I think. And then you grab the manager's key, and that's what the update is. And now for the last update of this game ever, because it got banned. So the last update of the game was the King Cat update. Basically, the King Cat is basically an animatronic that's super advanced back for the 80s, and it sang Michael Jackson songs. There was another version called This the King, and it was the Elvis, but yeah, it was good. So basically, the King Cat update it starts like this. You go into the kitchen, get the old room key, go over there, open the door that's in there, then you play the arcade machine for the code, enter the code, then you grab another key, and that's basically just the update. So I want to hear your guys' favorite update from this game, and let's move on. At 6 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Little Boy 409, the creator of Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese, said on his Discord server that Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese will be shutting down ASAP. and do not buy any game passes in the game because they will not be refunded at this moment. In other news, Little Boy also said that he'll be making a new game in this message. So that's fun. And when this game got banned, people were like so upset. They made R.I.P. Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese posters. Like, look at this image. That's insane. There's a bunch of them out there, but there's even a game called R.I.P. Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese. I'll put the link to that game in the description. But anyways, this is really, really in some people's opinions, because like CEC Entertainment said they do like fan games and they do love a bunch of this stuff. So it came to a surprise to some people that they did ban the game. But let's move on to the 4th chapter. Chapter 4, the conclusion. So basically, the conclusion is that Little Boy 409, like I said in the last chapter, he will be making a new game. I don't know what this game will be called, but it's going to be the same. Look at this leak of the new lobby. Pretty similar to Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese lobby. So that's the only inside leak that we got of the game. So if you guys want to see more information on this new game and fan games that are similar to Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese, go check out my 4 or 5 other news videos, and they explain everything. So basically, there will be 3 new games: a Showbiz Pizza game, a Little Boy 409's replacement for Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese, and a FNAF Family Diners game. Those are the 3 new games that will be coming out. So we're very excited for this, like the people said in my comments. So if you guys want to hear more information about that, go to the other news videos. So this is all for chapter 4, and I'll see you in the explanation. Here's the explanation. Basically, the explanation is just me going over the video. So, Chapter 1. Little Boy creates Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 1. Failure. Lost media. Only can find a couple videos on this game. Chapter 2. Goes over the main characters with John and animatronics, and we go over the 3 notable updates of it and some history about the game. And Chapter 3 is the game shutting down and the news on it and the morning that it happened. And Chapter 4 is what's happening and fan games and news on Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese. And now we're here to the explanation. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. So, if you guys want to see more of this content, you like and subscribe, because I do this content every week. I do this content every, I probably upload about 4 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week. That includes shorts, posts, and videos, long form videos. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.